shit ain't never easy, I just walk my own mile. I choose to be here, I choose to live with no fear. I choose to keep my head up, I choose to drop no tears. Times get hard and it always seems to rain, but I won't give into the drama, struggle I will never claim. I choose to love life, I don't accept no strife. Keep my faith in God, truly blessed to live this life.
Hey guys, it's Nicola. So let's get started with the daily read. I'm going to start doing the daily read like a daily read, meaning I'll pull a 5-card draw like I would do for a daily, because for the weekly I do an extensive reading where I draw from, a lot of different sources, as opposed to on the daily read where I just draw from cards. So let's get started with your affirmations. We'll still do the affirmations and the oracle cards, but for the reading, we'll bring it in some, because a lot more people are becoming in tune with, their spiritual side or their true self, their true north. And I can feel the energy. So there's a lot more, even though, I don't really have a lot of subscribers or really have a lot of people that watch me, I can feel the energy, the collective energy on a massive scale. So the more people that tune in, it's like, all right, so let's see what affirmations we have. All right, that's a lot. Let's see if we can, bring that down some. There we go. We got 3. So the first one I have is self-belief. Let me move that out the way. It says, I'm sure of my ability to manifest my dreams. Most definitely. Okay. We have self-empowerment. I am free to make my own choices and decisions. Yes, you are. Okay, so the last card of affirmation we have is self-discovery. I refuse to rush my growth. And if you guys would like to purchase these cards, the link is in the description. You can also check out Mr. Tia Bloom on, that's my, I got personal readings that I do as well. But that's Miss Tia Bloom. You can check her out on IG at 1111 Affirmations. All right, so let's see what messages we have for the collective. What messages for guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, what guidance for the collective? And it's not, okay, so I feel like I gotta say, it's not just the collective. Like, true enough, I do these readings every day. I take a break when I need to take a break, which is very, I think this year I've only took one actual break from doing the daily collective. But it's not just that. I do daily reads. I do personal readings for people. Sometimes that can be a lot, especially if I have a special on. But I'm also doing things behind the scenes that you guys know nothing about. And that is dealing with other people as well. So it sometimes, it gets to be a lot. Okay. All right. So let's see. And then especially with social media and all that, it gets to be a lot. All right. What messages, what guidance do we have? Messages, guidance for the collective. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance for the collective. All right. So we have the High Priestess under here. So the theme of this reading, or what's the underlying energy of this reading, is trusting your intuition. Now, there could be some things that are hidden. Some of you guys could be keeping some things to yourself. I hope they ain't talking about me. But there are some things that could be hidden. I feel like the focal point of your reading today is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you're needing to trust your intuition in regards to some changes that are occurring within your life. They're fortunate changes, even if they may not feel. So the past influences, Knight of Cups, you could have been in the space of following your heart or needing to follow your heart, keeping your emotions balanced in order for 3 of Wands, future influence, for you to be able to establish your own strength, your own energies, put your desires into alignment. So for a lot of you guys, you could have manifested some changes within your life, whether directly or indirectly. Sometimes we directly manifest, meaning we see something that we want to change and we take the actions necessary to change that. And sometimes we indirectly manifest things because we're unhappy with our circumstances, unhappy with situations, to where we, unconsciously draw in different energies for ourselves. So I definitely feel like there's some changes within your life that are happening right now. And I feel like it's because of maybe an imbalance within your emotions, or maybe you are in the space of just following your heart, moving in a direction. And because of that, your energy is really falling into alignment with what you're manifesting. But at the moment, I feel like you need to really trust your own intuition. I feel like spiritually you're being put in a position, you could be at a stalemate right now, or I'm not going to say at a stalemate, but you could be in suspension right now, because spiritually you're being prompted to see things from a different perspective, to become enlightened on something. Okay. But subconsciously, for a lot of you guys with the sun energy here, you're really trying to see things clearly. All right. Or subconsciously. Now, I feel like this is kind of the same energy, spiritually and subconsciously, but different. I don't feel like you're receiving it as the same. So spiritually, you're being put in suspension because you're needing to see something from a different perspective. And I feel like because of that, you are starting to see things clearly, but I don't know if you're seeing them from the perspective that you need to. With the high priestess, you're being told to look from a higher perspective, to look from your mind's eye, as opposed, or from, your crown chakra, as opposed to, it's really your mind's eye, but I'm going to say higher perspective, your crown chakra, as opposed to looking at this from a 3D energy, especially if you're, like I said, going through some changes. You could be in a space of feeling like you're stuck. I don't feel like you're stuck. I feel like you're being put in suspension for a reason, because there's something that you're needing to see from a different perspective. Or maybe you're just not trusting your own intuition in regards to the changes that are happening within your life. So you're being prompted to kind of, trust yourself, trust the changes. All right, so let's clarify here. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here? We have the two nines here. So we have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles here, yeah, and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about mastering your foundation as well as your thoughts. I feel like with the Six of Cups here, you could be in a space of dealing with some emotions or memories from the past, and it could be dealing with some responsibilities that you have. For a lot of you guys, I feel like, that was quick. For a lot of you guys, I feel like that's two appointment notifications back to back like that. And there's no way I can double book. So I'm confused. Hold on a second. Okay, I understand. So like I said, there's not that. I feel like there's, some changes that are occurring that are requiring you to master your own energy. And I feel like because of that, and because of the fact that you're still dealing with some things from the past, maybe some emotions from the past, some people from the past, some situations from the past, you could be in a space of, like I said, not trusting your own intuition in regards to moving forward. You are the master of your own destiny, especially with two nines popping out here. You're really in a space of choosing to be the master of your own destiny at this point. So trust your intuition and allow the changes to occur as they occur. And I feel like, especially with this new year beginning, when you move into this new calendar year, not calendar year, but you move into this new astronomical, did I say it right? Astrological year. I feel like for a lot of us, that's when the new year starts. You feel me? For me, I'm gonna be real with you, and I know people probably think I'm crazy, but my new year don't start until my fucking birthday. When my birthday comes, that's when my new year start. But this is, a astrological new year. I keep wanting to say astronomical, but an astrological new year. So I feel like for a lot of us, there's some changes that are occurring because there's a change within the seasons. There's a change within this zodiac calendar. And I feel like because of those changes, you're starting to see things clearly. You're starting to see things from a different perspective. I do feel like you could be still in suspension because there are some things that you're needing to master within yourself. And I feel like it has to do with either past energies. For some of you guys, this is like 3D stuff. It could be things that are dealing with your children, dealing with issues from your past, family situation, family matters, things like that. But I definitely feel like you're in the space of mastering those things. I feel like you have a desire to kind of move forward, but you're needing to trust your intuition in the process. So past energies here, Knight of Cups. We got the Four of Wands here. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be making some plans, kind of following your emotions, but two aces here, Ace of Pentacles here with the Ace of Wands. I definitely feel like you have some new opportunities here, but you could be back and forth because there are some plans that have already been established for you. So you could be back and forth with what your heart desires and with what you're currently stuck in. And I say stuck because you're not stuck, but you may feel stuck, and that's why you're being put in suspension, because you feel stuck when you aren't. You can choose to change your circumstance at any given time. Not saying that it's going to be easy. I think I say that a lot. Changing your circumstance is never easy, because change is never easy. Change requires effort. Change requires determination. It requires motivation. So for a lot of you guys, it's about really doing the things that are necessary in order to change your foundation, change your circumstance, change, your life. And for some of you guys, it may be as simple as changing your perspective. For others of you, it may be, not so simple. It may be, a change in your career, or a change in your family status, or a change in your residency. But whatever the change is, you have to take the first step in order to go in that direction. If you don't ever move, there will never be a change, and you'll stay in suspension. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, yes, you have these new opportunities, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So you need to take action on a new opportunity that's being presented to you that will give you a new foundation, a new life. But in order for you to do that, you got a High Priestess here, Knight of Cups. Trust your intuition as well as trust your heart. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to move with what it is that you feel drawn to. So we have the Three of Wands here. In high perspective, Why is this Three of Wands here? We got the Knight of Swords. So it's definitely about bringing your energies into alignment so that you can take some sort of action, a willful action. Now, for a lot of you guys with the Knight of Swords, I definitely feel like this is about choosing to move forward. King of Cups here, choosing to move forward toward, I feel like what your heart desires for. But for a lot of you guys, if it's not your heart, it's your heart desire. Whatever it is, your heart's desire doesn't have to be romantic, okay? You could desire to have, like I said, a new home. You could desire to have a new career. You could desire to have a new car, a new fucking hairstyle. Whatever your heart's desire is, you're needing to take the actions necessary in order to move toward that. Willful actions, not just thinking about it, but actually, be it. Don't think about it, be about it. But definitely with this King of Cups here and this Ace of Cups, I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, it is about taking the actions necessary. You got 3 aces out in your reading. So you have this new ascension here, this new life here that you're waiting to take some sort of initiative on. But I feel like the blockage for a lot of you guys is you're trying to have patience while you establish your strength. The strength is already there. I feel like you don't see it because you feel like it's going to require more than what you have at the moment, and it's not. It just requires you actually deciding to, cut yourself off that tree and take action. There's no struggle here. There's just a change in perspective. So Hangman here. Why is this Hangman here? We got King of Swords here, 10 of Cups here, 5 of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, the suspension that you're feeling here is because you may have decided to deal with some sort of conflict, or you may be needing to set boundaries or set some sort of structure. I don't see Emperor, but I see King of Swords, and what King of Swords says goes. But for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with family. Like I said, I feel like for some of you guys, this is dealing with family. You could be dealing with family conflict, or you could be dealing with conflict in regards to what makes you totally happy. You're needing to choose that, okay? If you're choosing to stay in situations that aren't making you happy, you're choosing to stay unhappy, like I say all the time. So change your perspective, get yourself out of suspension, and really become enlightened. That for some of you guys, this is about becoming enlightened that there is family that is creating conflict for you, or there is something that you could have been emotionally committed to that is creating conflict for you. It doesn't have to be romantic. I'm not saying it's not, because it very well could be romantic, but it doesn't have to be, So, I know a lot of times when we do a lot of times when we do tarot, people all they want to know about is, love life. What's going on in my love life? What's going on? But your life consists of more than romantic. True enough, love is the greatest energy on the planet right now. But there are also a lot of other strong energies, a lot of strong negative and positive energies. But I feel like for a lot of us, we concentrate so much on romantic things that we forget other aspects of our life. And then when those aspects tend to go into the negative, then all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, what's going on? But your attention wherever your life grows, wherever your attention goes, you feel me? So if you're concentrating on one area of your life, the rest of your life may not sustain. Whatever. It may not sustain. So I feel like we need to expand ourselves and look past, just romantic. Because even with romance, unless you got everything else in order. That's not going to be, there's literally, you know, when you deal with the chakra systems, I feel like those deal with real issues that you have within your life. You just got your heart chakra balanced and nothing else, your chakra system is still in balance. So in regards to your life, if you might got your love life, you know, somewhat together or trying to get it together, but if you're not concentrating on the other aspects of your life, those will kind of go in shambles as well. So we definitely need to find some balance. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're becoming more enlightened on that. I do feel like for some of you guys, this has to do with love, because King of Cups, Ace of Cups, someone here is extending their heart or extending their energy toward a new opportunity that will bring emotional fulfillment. But the opportunity does not have to be love, okay? Not everybody's dealing with love situations, and not everybody's not dealing with love situations. All right, so we have the sun energy here in the subconscious here. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, you're really in a space of, you know, trying to bring some happiness, trying to be in alignment with your happiness. But I feel like you need to be honest with yourself, because there needs to be some truth or some clarity. Seven of Swords, Sun, there needs to be some truth. So some of you guys could be kind of lying to yourself a little bit here. While trying to be in alignment with happiness, you are not in alignment with your truth or with your clarity, especially when it comes to what you're investing your time and energy in. So although you're trying to be in high perspective, I feel like with the Ace of Swords here, with the sun and all these swords, period, not just the Ace of Swords, I feel like subconsciously you're needing to be true to yourself. So you're needing to acknowledge if you're actually happy in your circumstance, or if you're just choosing to stay in your circumstance to keep something, you know, stable or together. And I think it should be noted in this daily read, I got all 4 aces out. So yesterday, I think I pulled, I don't know if that was yesterday or that was, it may have been for the weekly read and for yesterday, but I definitely feel like you're on a new ascension. You're on a new playing field. Like when you get on a new playing field, things change. You know, those people that may have been on the same level as you previously may not be on this playing field. Family, friends, relationships, it doesn't matter. Those situations that made you comfortable previously may not make you comfortable in this ascension. And I feel like you have these new opportunities here, and you're needing to kind of be honest with yourself. Are you willing to stay in suspension where you are to be unhappy, or are you willing, or are you ready? I can't say willing. Are you ready to be in alignment with your true purpose here? I feel like you're starting again to see things clearly. I feel like there's going to be some truth that is going to occur, whether it be from an external source or whether it be from your own subconscious. I feel like some of you guys are going to start realizing that there's something that needs to change within your life. And once you figure out that there's something that needs to change, you start to pinpoint those things that need to transform in order for you to transcend. All right, so let's see what guidance we have for the collective moving forward. We got oneness. What other messages do we have for the collective moving forward? Okay. We got protection. And one more for the collective moving forward. And one more for the collective moving forward. Well, we got spirituality, transcend, and integrity. So I do feel like there's a growth that's happening within you. And like I said previously, because you're growing, because you're in this new ascension, because you have a lot of new energies that you're incorporating within your life, there are some old things that need to be let go of. I feel like you're becoming one with yourself, becoming whole. And because of that, I feel like you're seeing the truth of this transcendence. You're seeing the truth that it's time to let go of some things in the past in order for you to evolve into this new energy. This is all I have, y'all. Until next time.